Oh man, it's only 101 degrees. It was 104 earlier. This is the cool part of the week. Supposed to get up to 107, 108 later, but this is late June. This is how it rolls. And I'm on the patio, but hold on, kick this off of here. I got the mister system going, if you can see the mist coming off of there. So we're losing light though, I mean, over the Sonoran Desert. And only wusses don't hang outside when it's 101, because 101, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Okay, so got the CKF Kadat from my buddy in Croatia who sent it to me. I sent him the Pleroma, the champagne model, the champagne of Pleromas. And this came with a bunch of cool stuff, including the tool, so I can disassemble it because I was still a fool not figuring out how that was going to go. And we've got multi-row bearings. We've got all kinds of cool extra hardware that came with it. Plus. Yeah, K-A-D-A-T. Kadat. And the designer, and I will not slaughter his name so you can read that. Number 120, I think there were only 300 of these made. 2018, Custom Knife Factory. And Custom Knife Factory, is it got their thing on here? Well, I'm not going to worry about it whether it does or don't. So, yeah, it's kind of nice. Instead of a zipper pouch, you get this Velcro thing, and I've seen this on a couple others too. Oh, extra pocket clip. Looks like with that inset mokutai deal. And of course, this thing's got a zirconium backspacer over here. Weird looking through the camera like this because I'm not sitting way up. I'm sitting behind, so it's a little different angle for me to do that. But here we go. It's a big knife. Big knife. Big knife. Check this out. Of course, we got no studio lighting or anything fancy here. But I mean, right up to that round pivot area, 4.5 inches. Almost 10 inches overall length. Okay. Backing it up here. So we got 110, 115 millimeters, and of course 25 centimeters overall length. And I just brought this caliper out here. That's it. And it's, of course, it needs to be zeroed out. Are we good? We gonna get there, buddy? Okay. So 0.61, which is 15.7 millimeters, and then blade stock looks like 4 millimeters, which should be close to a 0.16. It's probably a 0.158 if you extrapolate this out, but it'll be close to that. So there's a big old boy, and the action on it is really good. I just thought I'd do this. I mean, this was a trade thing, and I'll probably sell this on because I can't afford to keep it. Plus, actually, I'd like to get a Satori, and I've got a guy that has one, but I need money, so there we go. That Rosenti Satori, if I can get it, possibly. See, there's your mokutai, and there's your zirconium backspacer. And it's smooth. Yeah, it is smooth. It's really got great action to it. Just walks around. Let's see. Oh, you can see the internal blade stop. And maybe getting up here, you can see it's kind of a bronze color. It's got carbon fiber inlay on the front. I'm really disappointed that they didn't do it on the back. It's like they could have laid it right here on that lock bar and matched it up. Is that weird? Does that seem a little strange to you? I would think you could have done that. I mean, you got plenty of thickness here. You could have even milled away a bit, stuck that carbon fiber right on there, and that would have been all good and dandy, I thought. There's your lockup. Not real heavy, but that's 25 to 30%. So, no, not bad there. Check this out. I just was looking at that. See, there you go. There's what helps you disassemble the knife, and obviously it's got multi-row bearings in here. Got this little Weehaw tools. This is, it's got all the bits back in here, so I'm thinking, well, there's no screw here, but it's on the back, so you can get to that, and that looks like a number 8 to me. So what I like is you got all the little bits that are in here, and if you can find yourself a number 8, my friend, and that is a number 8, then you're good. See, I thought I lost the number 8, but it got jammed in there, and I didn't notice it was still in there. But this is kind of a nice little, I haven't used this driver in a long time, but it's handy to grab and take out to the table. And let's see if we can actually break this. Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. Pull it apart. And look at that baby, just slide right out, doesn't it? Okay, that's on the twixt side. Let me see what we got here. So we got our little tool. Are you seeing this? With the prongs go in the holes. If we can break that. I don't know if I'm spinning on both sides. No, I'm not. Good. Okay, good. I'm wondering which one is the screw side and which one's the pivot tube. Actually, this feels like the pivot screws on this side. It bang right there, and then there's a big old washer next one in, huh? And you can see right here, you got a little collar that sits right in there. Well, okay. Yeah, we've got a locator pin here. See right there? And so that was right back in here. There wasn't a screw on either side. So I guess we don't really have to take that apart, the pocket clip deal. So multi-row bearings. This really kind of reminds me of a Kevin John knife a lot. Hint, hint. Although the way this is put together is, there you go. See, you can see how you got a two-piece there. That collar sticks in this cutout here. Really looks pretty doggone clean. And, yeah. There's your, by the way, well, there's a washer here. Oh yeah. Well, we just lost the pocket clip, and the back spacer just fell out because it goes in here, and these locator pin right here. So you've got some weight relieving in here. Okay, hardened steel insert. Really tiny ceramic detent ball. That's interesting. Okay. And of course on this side you have multi-row bearings as well. Okay. And where is my other? Oh, there it is. There's my other washer. They look awful clean. KPL, they sent me one bottle complimentary, and wow, it has lasted a long time. You don't need to use a whole lot of it. And let's not try and lose any of my stuff here. Got a little breeze coming in off the mountains. Just like that. And I gotta throw me a washer down here. And I'm gonna throw me some KPL on here. You can hear the desert quail calling in the background, along with the doves. Whole family of quail been running around here growing up. Babies are starting to fly. Roadrunner up on the back wall this morning, him and his mate. He was a good-sized bird. He was out looking for lizards or some kind of critters he could feast on. And still in focus. You know, I'm just thinking about that beer in the cooler I got sitting off camera. In case you're thinking, what the hell am I doing? Oh, well, I think we need our chunky monkey back in here. Okay. This right in here. This on top. And then we got to screw it down. And yeah, this is not my favorite way of doing a pivot. Interesting little manufacturing quirk, but okay. Better. Much better. Of course, this tube goes through from the back, from the front, and the screw from the back. And that's the only screw that we need to screw into, because we never did have to take the pocket clip off. Okay. Is that what it's supposed to be? Yeah. Just like a precision machine. That thing, not bad. You just got to get them little collars in here just right. But no, it's not rocket science. Too bad. I mean, that cutaway gets down there so far you can't finger flick it. That'd have been nicer if that would have somehow, maybe that blade could have cut out, could have been a little bit more exposed to where you could have done that in a perfect world of, you know, people who love to finger flick blades open. Other than that, not a bad little looking knife. Check it again. Zirconium backspacer. I mean, it just sits in there like one piece, doesn't it? I mean, you can just take this screw out from here, and then this whole thing just pops off once you unscrew this with the tool. This whole side pops off. Then that whole backspacer unit just pops out. Wow, with the clip and everything. But I was looking at that pocket clip earlier going, man, that's got to be a number 5. Nah, it fits that one better. That's probably a 5. Yeah, it's a 5. So, you know, you can't forget your T5s. You know, you never know when you're going to need one. You start buying $470 knives just like drinking a beer. I'll take another 6-pack of $500 knives. Yeah, pretty reasonable. And you know, I didn't weigh it up. I guess I'll slide that in down here. It doesn't feel very heavy. And you think they've done some weight relieving? I mean, that's obviously a joke, right? You got a very open back, just a hint of a back spacer, and then you got half the damn scales or the frame, you know, cut away. So yeah, it can't be terribly heavy. And then you got to cut out in the blade too. And the blade stock, well, it's 4 millimeters, but the blade's a 1.5 miles long. So yeah, it's not inappropriate for that, is it? Gonna have to let you go. Getting thirsty, damn it. Throw this up on my instantaneous gram, maybe a little couple of shots of this, and call it good for the night. Take care. You know what we do around here. We're gonna party like it's 1999. Absolutely. Stay sharp.